Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Fallout 4. It's fantastic, Mr. Ghost. I'm just hanging out over here by the shoreline, and got my Pip-Boy light on. There is the USS something or other. That's a side quest we'll do later, but I'm not worried about it right now. Okay, well, here's the railroad. So last episode, we went ahead and got those... Oh, wait a minute. We can see the building from here, I think. Nah, it's pretty far out. Well, I went to that genetics building. Let's see. Let's go to our map here. Yeah. Oh, Green Tech Genetics. Yeah. So we went there, and we got the Courser chip from that Courser brain, and I ended up crippling my arms in the meantime. So that was fun. But yeah, you notice that in the last episode that the Courser that we find, which is that's all the same. It never changes. He whipped out a stealth boy. So if you don't hit him right away, that's why I used the shotgun because I wanted to make sure I killed him. But yeah, if you don't kill him right away, he'll go into stealth boy mode, and Kellogg does the same thing. So you can't target. VATS won't target a stealth character. So you have to really hurry and get him. Okay, so we're here now at the railroad. And it looks like Desi wants to talk to us.
A lot of sense in play right now.
Oh, really?
Makes things really dangerous.
Okay, great. Good to know.
I have a
Hey.
report here. It reads more like a comic book. Apparently, one hell of a fight took place at Green Tech Genetics.
Oh, what have you heard?
Oh? What have you heard?
One of our agents took a Courser, alone. Something I'm not even sure Glory could do. And that agent is you. I'm all for one less Courser in the world, but why'd you do it?
Well, I'd like to answer sarcastic, but we'll do number one here.
Do you know anything about decoding a Courser chip?
You have one of their chips intact? Follow me, now.
No.
Decoding a Courser chip is a very delicate operation.
Yeah, right.
A million things can go wrong.
Yeah, right.
The least of which is losing the data. Fortunately, we have the right man for the job.
Okay.
Dad. You need something?
Tom, we got a Courser chip.
Whoa! For real? Oh man, it's been ages.
You've hit the jackpot. with
Ages?
this. Hand over the chip. Let's see what's on it.
What can we get off the Courser chip?
Those chips have more than just codes on them. Everything from how it's made to what it's made from tells us something about our enemy. One minor detail could mean the difference between life and death for our agents and the synth we're trying to save. Now hand it over and let's get it analyzed.
Well, here you go.
All right, Tom, make it happen.
All right, little Courser chip. Let's have the circuit analyzer take a crack at you.
There it is. It looks like a vacuum tube. What is he doing to it? He just pops it in there.
Chip accessed. Just poke the analog connectors a little.
So,
What? Oh man, don't crash. Hold it together. Memory hiccup. Here it comes. Encryption algorithms. All right, we're still running. Oh man, they've added more decimals to the last cipher. This is gonna be...
More
Come on,
decimals.
baby. Show me that pattern. Where is it? Wait, they're using the same logarithmic function as the key generator. Oh man, we got lucky. I got you, you institute bastard. I got you.
Tinker
Soft
Tom's
in.
cooking up
Come
something.
on.
sure is.
Show me
Better
that
than
sweet
last
base
time.
number. Come on, baby. Yeah, we got it. We got the code.
He's actually hacking the terminal.
Let me load that onto the holotape for ya.
Good work, Tom.
Ah,
Yeah, but I'm not sure our luck will hold up next time, Des.
And Agent, I hope that helps you as much as you've helped us. Good
Oh.
work.
okay.
There's more going on.
Whoa.
No.
Excuse me. Oh, the chip is gone. Okay. So he plugged into one of these ports and then basically just hacked a terminal in the meantime. That is hilarious.
To God the Institute
Okay,
doesn't
so
fight
let's
us.
get out of here
He's not sick.
and we'll go back to the glowing sea. Oh joy. I hope this stuff didn't respawn. And I don't know if I want to mess with the Enclave, that mission Although I would like to get those locations and see what those are about, because I think that's the, just the Creation Club content they added. So I'll hopefully I run into it. If I do, I'll go ahead and take them out and get the terminal on, the information off the terminal there. So now there is a magazine I didn't get, and it's, I think, more worthy of going back for it. But man, I tell you, the magazines are really helpful. So I'll consider that, but I don't know if I'm going to do it in this episode. So let's go talk to Virgil. Alrighty, folks, I'm in the dreaded glowing sea, and I almost forgot to save before I came in here. And I remembered as I came across a damn matriarch Deathclaw. So this church here, really cool. Oh, there was a dish that I activated. There we go. Hope's March Pentecostal Church. Yeah, there's a radar dish network, or whatever, those little radars that you can activate. Aha. Okay, here we go. Oh, hi there. I think, yeah, okay. So there's ghouls down here. They can't get you. So I think I'm just gonna get this out here. Yeah, so there is a steamer chest down there, I think. If these guys would stop squiggling around. Whoa, look at that. Apparently there's some fire down there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna drop down. Oh my god. Level up on a ghoul. Holy cow. There we go. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Oh boy, this is the worst one. Get his legs. Okay, he's crippled. He's crippled. Whoo! He came quick. There we go. 228. Oh, look. Office duties. What's this? Ms. Hart, since I won't be here for tonight's service, I've hidden the key to the safe underneath the pew behind you. If you happen to need access to it for whatever reason, thank you for handling the office duties tonight. Keep the key with you and I'll get it from you next Wednesday. There we go. So we got a clue to this safe right here. Yeah, it's a master. Aha. But there's a ghoul roaming around down here somewhere. Oh, there's two. Wow, look at them all. I'm still in danger. Oh, he's still alive. Okay, I think I got them all. And there's the key. Church safe key. Very cool. Probably a bunch of garbage in there. Oh, here's a steamer trunk in here. Oh, it's a bus. Oh, that's really weird. Look at all this. 308.45. Okay, let's unlock the safe here. And yeah, you can see there's nothing in here. Pre-war money. Yeah, it's like trash, you know. Oh my god, I don't understand why they did that, you know. Okay, now getting out of here, I think we have to go up and jump off and out here. So we go up, yeah, I think we go up the stairs. Yeah, here we are. So for some reason the ghouls, I don't know why they couldn't get up here. You know, like it's clearly accessible. That's funny. All right, so I'm gonna carry on to Virgil. If I find anything on the way, I'll go ahead and capture it. Wow, look at this. It's a super duper mart over here. Holy cow. I don't remember this. Oh, it's there's a parking garage icon here. I don't recall this Oh, wow. Look. Skyline's Mayday law. Oh. I didn't see what was up on the thing. Skyline's Mayday. Okay, this is a... Oh, God. Oh, hi. Parking garage. Oh, it's just a parking garage. Wait a minute. That's a super duper mart. Oh, ow! God, you son of a beehive. Well, that's great. I got poisoned. Oh my God, that thing came up out of nowhere. Oh, I remember this now. Yeah, I do remember this. I think there's a bunch of ghouls. It's radiated water and all that. It's not fun to go through. Well, it looks like I got my power armor knocked. Yeah, the rad scorpions are worse than the death claws. Death claws are scary, don't get me wrong. And they are beastie. But look at what it took to kill that thing. And one hit from its tail, or whatever it hit me with, its claw, took my power armor out. That's insane. Alright, so I'm going to get to Virgil here. Oh, that's not good. So you can see how the shotgun is really good. Okay. Oh, my arm's gone. That's great. That's fine. Maybe Virgil has something I can use to fix it. Because once I help... Oh, I gotta help him, though. Yeah, so we gotta come back here 3 times. And then the Brotherhood of Steel Path brings you back here as well. Oh, God darn it. Where are these coming from? Oh, my God. Well, I'll take that crap. Alright, finally made it here. Oh, I had lethargy. I had to take a antibiotic to fix that. And then my health is down to 80 here. I had to take a stim pack and drink some water. Oh, there he is. Okay, so let's get out of our gear, thing here. And I'll put my charisma gear on just to be safe. Oh, last episode, I didn't realize it. Because like I said, it's been a while since I played. I forgot to put my pompadour wig on. So my charisma was 10, but that's fine, you know. 11 is just for those ones where they have the, like, what is it? The green wall. That guy in Diamond City. You can have 10, but you could still fail. So if you have 11, it's pretty much guaranteed that you'll get that speech check with him. Hey, buddy.
Wasn't sure I'd see you again. You managed to get what you need?
Do you have anything for me?
I'll take that as a yes. Can't say I'm too surprised. You did get rid of Kellogg after all. Not too much of a leap to take down a courser. How'd you manage to get it decoded?
Oh, this is funny. The railroad helped me.
Oh God,
Those
kooks.
kooks.
I would have expected they'd be too busy trying to liberate vending machines or setting computer terminals free or... Sorry, they just have something of a reputation. You're not the only one who's been busy. I did the best I could. From memory and things I've overheard through the years. Came
great.
up with some schematics for you. Wasn't easy. These hands are ridiculous. Fine motor skills have gone to shit. Here's the simple explanation. You need to build a device that will hijack the signal the Institute uses to teleport coursers, and send you instead. You know the craziest part of the design? That classical music station. That's the carrier signal for the relay. All the data's on harmonic frequencies. You've been hearing it all along. I want to be clear that this isn't my area of expertise. I was bioscience, not engineering or advanced systems or anything.
Bioscience Advanced Systems?
Divisions within the Institute. Specialized groups working on various projects. It'll make sense later. But if you can build this device and make use of that code, You should be able to override the signal from the Institute's relay. Can you? I mean, can you build it? You have people that can help. This is a lot for one person, even you.
So this device will get me into the Institute?
Yes, if built correctly. And please get it right. You have to make it in there for both our sakes. And don't you forget our agreement.
No.
I've helped you as best I can. If you make it in there, you find that serum. It's my only hope for ever being normal. So you find it. Now go on. Take these and get to work. You do whatever it takes. Call on whoever you know to help you.
Okay, so you notice how we had all those different things there. Alright, unfortunately he doesn't have a power armor repair station. That's fine. I was expecting that. But we did level up. And I want this. We're working towards this one here. Each hit in VATS has a chance of filling your crit meter. Boom. Thank you. Now, I definitely will take this one next time because restore all action points is really good too. So having that chance, at least having a little bit of a chance for both of these. Now, it does get pretty loud and nasty because there's all this noise going on. So just be forewarned if you pick these. It's going to have the 4-leaf clover animation, like an animation and a noise. And the Grim Reaper sprint has something that comes up too. Yeah, it does get kind of old after a while. Okay, well, I'm going to head to Sanctuary, and we'll get this transmitter built. And then I think maybe we'll start it off in the Institute. I don't know. We'll see how... I have to see how long this is going to be. Because once you start down the Institute path, you know, and once you get in there, there's a lot going on that you have to explore. And a lot of side quests, too. So, most likely, like I said, I'm just going to focus on the main quest here. The side quests are fun, but this series is already going too long. Alright, I'll meet you at Sanctuary. Alrighty, folks. Here we are. I'm at the castle. Because that's where Preston is. I sent him here. I love this music. And there, oh my god, look at this city, huh? This is crazy. I love this area here. Can I get up here? Yeah, I can. Yeah, I really want to explore this city properly. I've never, you know, you get to a point where in a playthrough and you're just like, okay, I'm done. You know, but it'd be, once you get the jetpack on your power armor, you should go all ham. The other thing too, I should mention, is kind of as a review, I think, oh yeah, let's see, blacksmith. I think I've got everything we need except science. Yeah, I think we need this one in order to go further with the power armor. Yeah, so that's a thing. I think that's what's holding me back right now. Scrapper would be nice to have. Science. Yeah, if you take a level of Scrapper, it helps a lot. When you get to later on, you want to do really crazy caravans with the Mechanist thing. But yeah, I really need this. But I've been holding off because I want to build the character up, you know. So, like I said, I want to take Grim Reaper's Sprint and start, you know, utilizing those in battle. Because, you know, these creatures, man, they can kick your butt, man, even with power armor on. So I need all the help I can get. All right, Preston, let's find where'd he go. So I hope I can make the molecular transmitter in Sanctuary. I think I can. Hey, what are you doing, Preston? This isn't watch TV time.
Excuse me.
I guess number 1 sounds cool.
Can you take a look at these schematics? A scientist named Virgil said they could get me inside the Institute.
The Institute? Why in the world would you want to mess around with them?
Preston, they kidnapped my baby.
Damn. That's some bad business.
He already knows
Even for
about
them.
this.
We'll give you whatever help we can. Don't worry about that. Now, assuming you could build this thing, what exactly does it do?
So 4 is kind of pretty good, I
The
think.
Institute uses teleportation to get in and out. This machine can hijack their signal and send me instead.
Teleportation? For real?
For reals.
That would explain a lot about how the Institute manages to operate. If anyone can make heads or tails of those plans, it'd be Sturgis. I haven't found anything yet that he couldn't build or fix. I'll let you know if I hear of any settlements that need our help. In the meantime, make sure to offer help to anyone that needs it.
Okay.
That can only help our cause.
I think Preston has autism with settlements. Oh my god. Okay. So talk to Sturgis. And yeah, over there. So let's go to Sanctuary now, and that's where we're gonna set this baby up. All right, looks like Sturgis is over here working on this fan. What's this fan's purpose, Sturgis?
You ought to be careful. I can fix most things, but people
Yeah.
don't fix so easily.
So yeah, the fan. I don't see the point of it when there's all these holes in the wall. Okay.
Preston thought you might be able to figure out these plans for me.
Sure thing. Let's see what you've got.
Do you think you could build this?
Wow, what a mess. Looks like encrypted RF transmissions.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
that
yeah.
gets routed through. What the hell? Teleportation.
Yeah.
This is some pretty crazy shit. You sure it's for real?
So yeah, number 4 is good.
It's real. I got it from an ex-Institute scientist.
Seriously? I didn't know you could be an ex-Institute anything and still be breathing. Anyway, the eggheads never think about the nuts and bolts of actually making something work. But, looks like it's all here. Yeah, I'm gonna need some time to study this thing.
Oh, come on.
The handwriting's pretty hard to make out. But, you can get started on what he calls a stabilized reflector platform.
Okay.
It'll need some pretty high-grade metals, but it's basically not that different than the lining of a jet engine or something like that.
Oh gosh. Okay. Can you give me a list?
Can you give me a list of what I'll need to build this platform?
Yeah, sure. Here's a list of what you'll need for the first piece. I'm pretty sure we've got all that at Sanctuary, if you want to build it there. While you're working on that, I'll get busy figuring out how to actually build the rest of this thing. Keep in mind, I can already see this is going to take a crazy amount of juice. Like if you had a spare nuclear reactor handy, we could probably use it. And it's going to be big. So find a nice open building site with lots of power available.
Okay. So now press and hold V on keyboard. Now we should have, yes, there it is. And what does it require? I think it's just concrete. Where's the recipe for it on here? Okay, I found a good location to start this up. Hey, it's McCready. How you doing, bud? I think we'll start it here. We'll spin it a little bit. Yeah, I think this is a good spot. Bam. Now, talk to Sturgis. Okay. So I don't see any material here for it. So we'll get out of this. And I think it requires 100 power. And I know that we can make high power. Like right now, I just have the big generators. So you need a bunch of them to power it up. You don't have to necessarily spec into reactors, nuclear reactors. Oh, there he is. So let's talk to him again.
How's it going? Did you find a good spot to build your signal interceptor?
Yep, ready to build the next part of it.
Good. I think I got a handle on this crazy contraption. At least as much as I can tell. Until we actually try to build it, here's a list of 3 things that may be harder to find. I think I'll be able to pull together everything else we're gonna need. I'll meet you over at the building site and see if we can actually make this thing work.
Okay. Build a console, relay dish, and beam emitter. Optional. Search telecom sites for sensors. Oh, yeah. Explain teleporter.
Can you explain how this thing is actually gonna work?
Let me break it down for you. There's 4 main parts to this thing. 1, a control console to input the code and process the signal. 2, what he calls a relay dish. That's what intercepts the teleporter signal. 3, a molecular beam emitter. Gets pretty technical here, but looks like this is what translates your matter into energy for transmission.
Oh, wow.
4, the stabilized reflector platform that you already built. That's what concentrates and reflects the molecular beam. One thing to keep in mind while you're building this, it all needs to be wired together so all the pieces can talk to each other. I'll see you over at the building site. Good luck.
Okay. So we'll go over to the building site, and I think that there's 3 locations we have to go to pick up some items, but I can't remember exactly because you only build this one time per playthrough, and then you're done, you know. So let's see what we got under our special stuff here. Ah, yes, the control system here. And again, I don't see anything that asks. It doesn't say what you need. Oops. Oh, hold on a minute. Well, I guess I'll put it here. We can always move it. It requires 2 power. Oh, that's the other thing too. What does this thing require? It does require power. However, it doesn't tell you what. Now, this thing snaps right on. And it doesn't seem to require any... Oh, that's 20. Okay, so there's your power there. Beam emitter. This is 5 power. Okay. Look at Sturgis's coming over here. So we can place this, somewhere here. Let's face it towards... maybe we'll put it over here. Yeah. And we'll face it towards the Institute, There we go. Now we have... Oh, optional. Oh. Okay. Stabilized reflector platform. Oh, I already have that. Yeah, that's this thing right here. So here I need science rank 1 to make 10 power. And then this one is rank 4 for 100. So I'd have to level up in order to just get 10. So I think what I'll do is I'll go over here and we'll just plop a couple of these down. And this is just a one-time thing. That's 10. That's 20. And we need 22. Look, he's welding on it. Is this 5? Oh, look, it says power 44 up there. Red. So we need another one of these. Now, we'll wire up each one. And then we'll wire up to this thing. Now, I think we have to do each one separately. There we go. Oh, that was cool. Oh, look. I didn't know it did that already. So it's got the zappies. It's got some cooling on it. Now, let's connect that. Okay. Oh, it looks like I need more power because this is still red. I was thinking that was the case there. So we'll go ahead and put another generator down here. Oh, there we go. Okay, so that was it. For some reason, I don't know why. Oh, look, he's running. Oh, there we go, 5. He was working on it, and I couldn't mouse over it and see what power it required. So it's 27 power. Because this is 20, 5, and 2. And see how he's on it now? So I can't see the power. So this is 10, 20, 30. Yeah. 10, 20, 30. Right. All right, Sturgis, what's up?
Everything looks good on my end.
Yeah?
You ready to see if this thing actually works?
Should we test it first?
I wish we could, but we've only got the one frequency code. There's no way to test it without actually jacking into the Institute signal. And as soon as we do that, we've used our one and only chance.
Oh.
As soon as the Institute figures out what we did, and I gotta believe those brainiacs won't be caught napping twice, that code we've got is useless.
Okay. All right, I got my charisma gear on just in case, because we're going to meet up with some people once we get in. So, let's talk to Sturgis.
Hey, Sturgis.
Everything looks good on my end. You ready to see if this thing actually works?
I like how he tapped the gauge. All right, let's do it.
Let's do this.
You sure?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Your part is simple. just step onto the platform. I'll start scanning for an Institute signal to lock onto. Then, I fire her up and we see what happens.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Use the signal
I'm ready when you are.
interceptor. So we go on, and it locks us in. Like, we can't move now.
Okay, hold real still. I
Oh.
don't want any corruption of the molecular beam.
You mean,
By
don't
the
do
way,
this?
I figured this was a golden opportunity to find out as much as we can about the Institute and what they're up to. Yeah, this holotape's all set with a program that will scan their network and download anything it finds.
There we go.
Uh-oh. Yeah, we better hurry. And don't worry about that tubing wiggling around. It's, just there for decoration. Okay.
Yeah.
Scanning for the Institute signal. Tracking RF. And... got it. Hold on to your butt.
Oh, yep. There we go. We're in. We have gotten into the Institute. So I guess this is the receiving room here. And, oh, here. View access. Oh, load holotape? Here. Quest network scanner. Initiate network scan. Downloading complete. Give holotape to Sturgis. Okay, so we go back. All right, so we got the network scanning done.
Hello.
Oh.
I
Hello.
wondered if you might make it here.
Yeah?
You're quite resourceful.
Oh.
I'm known as Father. The Institute is under my guidance.
Oh.
I know why you're here. I'd like to discuss things with you face to face.
Okay.
Please, step into the elevator.
Oh, I'm hungry. Oh, thirsty. That's fine. Institutionalized. Enter the elevator. Okay, so we're going to get into some heavy dialogue here. Whoa. Okay, it's going to move on its own. Turn my light off. So...
I can only imagine what you've heard, what you think of us. I'd like to show you that you may have the wrong impression.
Okay.
Welcome to the Institute.
Whoa.
This is the reality of the Institute. This place, these people, the work we do. For over 100 years, we've dedicated ourselves to humanity's survival. Decades of research, countless experiments and trials, a shared vision of how science can help shape the future.
Mm-hmm.
It has never been easy. And our actions are often misinterpreted by those above ground. Someday, perhaps, we can show them what we've accomplished. But for now, we must remain underground.
Okay.
There's too much at stake here to risk it all. As you've seen, things above are unstable.
Huh.
I'd like to talk to you about what we can do for everyone. But that can wait.
Okay.
You are here for a specific, very personal reason.
Yeah, my son.
You are here for your son.
Ah, here we go. Well, looky here. Is this our son? Sean!
Sean?
Huh? Yes, I'm Sean.
Is that really you?
Sean? Is that really you?
Who are you?
It's your mom.
Sean, it's me. I'm your mom.
Father, what's going on? What's happening?
All right, so are you okay? You're not hurt, are you?
What's going on? Father? Father!
All right, mommy's here.
Shh. It'll be okay, Sean. Mommy's here now.
I don't know you. Go away. Father! Father, help me! There's someone here. Help me!
Who is father? Where is he?
Father? Father, help me!
Oh, who are you?
Sean. S923, recall code C.U.R.I.E.
Oh.
Fascinating, but disappointing. The child's responses were not at all what I anticipated. He's a prototype, you understand.
No.
We're only just now beginning to explore the effects of extreme emotional stimuli. Please try and keep an open mind.
Uh-huh.
I recognize that you are emotional, and that your journey here has been fraught with challenges. Let's start anew. I am Father. Welcome to the Institute.
Father. That's your name? Your title?
Father is my unofficial title. It's what I've come to mean to the people of the Institute. Just as you are a parent to your son, to Sean.
I'll make this very simple. Where is my son?
He's here, in the Institute. Closer than you think. But I need you to realize that this situation is far more complicated than you could have imagined. You have traveled very far, and suffered a great deal to find your son. Well, your tenacity and dedication have been... It's good to finally meet you. After all this time. It's me. I am Sean. I am your son.
So that's the bomb they drop on us here. And oh my God, the critics rip this whole story apart. You know, there's a lot to be said about this. Now, here's my take, and you'll see this more as we go. Sean seems to be like a sociopath. He doesn't have empathy or understanding, and we'll see more of that as we go. But I think that, you know, he wasn't brought up with a nurturing mother and father. He's brought up by basically a corporation, and so he wasn't, you know, emotions are no longer a part of his mode of operation, I guess you could say. So how is that even possible? Let's get on with this story.
How is that even possible?
I know this is a lot to take in. In the vault, you had no concept of the passage of time. You were released from your pod and went searching for the son you'd lost. But then you learned that your son was no longer an infant, but a 10-year-old boy. You believed that 10 years had passed. Is it really so hard to accept that it was not 10, but 60 years? That is the reality. And here I am, raised by the Institute, and now its leader.
And now it's leader. But why? Why take a child? Why take you?
Ah, now that's the question, isn't it? Why me? At that time, the year 2227, the Institute had made great strides in synth production. But it was never enough. Scientific curiosity and the goal of perfection drove them ever onward. What they wanted was the perfect machine. So they followed the best example thus far. The human being. Walking, talking, fully articulate, capable of anything.
Human synths? Really?
Human-like synths.
Oh.
A great distinction. The Institute endeavored to create synthetic organics. The most logical starting point, of course, was human DNA. Plenty of that was available, of course. But it had all become corrupted. In this wasteland, radiation affected everyone. Even in their attempts to shield themselves from the world above, members of the Institute had been exposed. Another source was necessary. But then the Institute found me, after discovering records from Vault 111. An infant, frozen in time, protected from the radiation-induced mutations that had crept into every other human cell in the Commonwealth. I was exactly what they needed. And so it was my DNA that became the basis of the synthetic organics used to create every human-like synth you see today. I am their father. Through science, we are family. The synths, me, and you.
And you've been down here the whole time, right?
I have. Yes. I know you must have questions. Please. Anything I can do to help you understand.
Kellogg, he worked for you?
Kellogg. He was an Institute asset long before I arrived here. It wasn't until I became director that I learned of all the things he'd done. What kind of man he was.
All right, so here you go. A psychopath. You knew he was a psychopath, but you used him anyway?
Would you have preferred that I turned him loose on the Commonwealth? At least keeping him on a short leash kept the collateral damage to a minimum. The Institute took advantage of Kellogg's vicious nature. I will freely admit that. Institute technology prolonged his life, and his usefulness far beyond any normal human lifespan. He never failed the Institute, but his cruelty became more apparent with every completed objective. I won't lie. It's no coincidence your path crossed his. It seemed a fitting way to allow you, us, to have some amount of revenge.
So he continued to use him after the fact. And I think that's the issue, is the Institute, they're jerks. You know, they don't care, right? They only care about their own success, you know, their own advancement. Well, when he took over, he should have had Kellogg imprisoned immediately, and that would have cleared probably a lot of his issue here. So no, he's, like I said, he's shady too, you know. But he's brought up by basically a corporation. So here's some emotional stuff here. Your father, he never got to see you grow up.
Your father. He never got to see you grow up.
Yes. What happened to him was... I've gone over the records of the incident, of course. It seems what happened to him was an unfortunate bit of collateral damage.
No.
For many years, I never questioned who my parents were. I accepted my situation, and that was that. With old age comes regret. And asking what if more often. But what matters now is that you and I have a chance to begin again.
Now, I don't agree with the collateral damage. Kellogg pointed the gun and shot it at a man who was weak from being in cryogenic status for over 200 years. They could have brought him with, molecular transported him with the kid and the scientists all back to the Institute. They do claim they don't have a lot of power. Power. It takes a lot of power to do this transmitting stuff. They could have done it. And especially for something so important, they could have been ready for that. Like, okay, well, let's make sure we can at least get the whole family. Because they could have taken the mother too, our character. Well, the one, if you play male or female, they could have taken the whole family. And they would have had the ability to get the DNA from all three. And then go, you want to stay? You can stay. If you want to leave, you can leave. Taking the DNA is kind of, iffy anyway. But they could have handled it way better. So, again, story writing, I guess, could have fixed all that. So you're in charge of the Institute.
I am the acting director, yes. I spent decades working to reach this point. It's a responsibility I take very seriously. The Institute. It's important. It really is humanity's best hope for the future. No matter what those above ground might think of us.
But why you?
I was the most qualified for the position. Obviously. I've lived my life within these walls. Dedicated to science like every other member of the Institute. My hard work has paid off. Ultimately, the Commonwealth has nothing to fear from us. Whatever you've seen or heard, I know I can convince you of that. Just give me time. I know there's more for us to discuss. But the Institute is on the verge of some important breakthroughs. Your presence would be appreciated as we approach them. I've been a part of something amazing here. I've helped to build a life for myself and the people of the Institute. And now, after all these years, you have an opportunity to help with that. Doesn't that intrigue you? Isn't that what you want?
So you want me to stay here in the Institute?
Yes, that is what I propose. Is it so hard to imagine? The Institute can provide a better life than anything above ground. You've been in the Commonwealth. You've seen what it's like. I assure you that you are better off with us.
Well, I'm not going to let him off the hook. Your institute has done some horrible things.
Yes, well, the world is not what it used to be. What about the people you've aided in order to get here? What atrocities have they committed? These Minutemen, claiming to want to save the Commonwealth from itself. They cannot even protect themselves. Their cause is a doomed one. None have any true claim to nobility in this world. Those days are gone. But we are not the monsters we have been cast as. I simply ask that you give the Institute, me, a chance. A chance to show you what I've been telling you. We really do have humanity's best interest at heart. Will you take that chance?
Now, yeah, what about the synth swapping? You're taking people, replacing them with the synths, and then what do you do with the bodies? You know, what do you do with the people? So, you know, this question's never answered. That's pretty bad. Are you sure you want this? I mean, I think he does, but let's ask it anyway.
Yes, I am. It would benefit us both to work together.
All right. Now, if you answer, I can't do that. You can always come back, I think. But we're not going to be able to go through the storyline if we don't say, all right.
Thank you. The Institute is now your home as much as it is mine. Please take some time, get to know it. Meet the people you'll be working with. You'll want to introduce yourself to the division heads. Dr. Fillmore in Facilities, Dr. Ao in SRB, Dr. Holdren in Bioscience, and finally Dr. Lee in Advanced Systems.
Dr. Lee!
They've all been notified of your arrival, of course. Meet them, and then we'll discuss what comes next.
Okay, so there we go. Meet division leaders. So, yeah, Sean's a synth. Well, what he did, we're going to find out why Sean exists as a robot, but this is our son right here. And I'm hungry and thirsty, so let me take care of that really quick. All right, folks. Took care of my hunger and thirst there. And as you can see, there's quite a few doors here. He mentioned 4 people.
No use.
And we have to talk to them. So here we are. Let's go down this way. So each one of these, look at this waterfall thing. It is pretty cool. I really like that. Oh, here's Gen 1s. So yeah, each one of there's 4 departments here that these icons here are indicating of that. Oh, let's see. Wait, this is medical. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Medical food. So we got advanced systems over here, and then you go through and up. And here is the synth retention, SRB, and so on and so forth. So we're going to have to talk to every one of these heads of the department to, you know, get information on them. So we'll carry on with that in the next episode. But the most important thing is we got to talk to all of them. And I think Father, we got to talk to our son, Father, and we'll be able to get molecular transmitter, which we can activate that out in the world to get back to here. Not in the Institute, but right in front of CIT. So that's why Hangman's Alley is the best place to be for your hub, you know, where you're going to store all your crap. So you have to go to the location, and when you're done, you just basically fast travel. So they activate fast travel in survival mode for a one-way trip. Now, if you want to go to a location, you want to be aligned with the Brotherhood of Steel as well. And then you can take a vertibird to a location and then warp back with the Institute. So anyway, we'll end it here. I think that's good. We made progress here on the storyline. We're in the Institute. Crazy, huh? Imagine that. So I'll see you in the next episode. Peace out.